Well, good morning from City Hall. This is your Mayor Dave Mattingly. It's been a while, but Jerry Costin and Tina and I decided it's time to do a Mayor's Minute. And so Mayor's Minutes last 6 or 7 minutes, so bear with me. Let me give you some information about the shops event. There's a lot of rumors flying around. And so what we've done is we've put together a schedule which has been supplied to us by GBT, the developer. And what that says is the tentative, and I repeat, tentative opening dates for all the stores. Well, there's one or two that are not on here yet, but the big stores that are going to happen, as you can see, all the way through June, July, with the home run happening on the 31st of July, which is Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, and Home Goods on August 13th. Let me just say this one thing to be sure that I'm not confusing you as you look at this. GBT is giving us these dates as tentative. The retailers end up establishing their own final opening date, and as soon as GBT knows that that is different than this, they'll advise us, or we'll hear directly from the retailer. So we wanted to share that information with you about the shops event. I guess there are two other things I can mention, and that's Texas Roadhouse PetSmart. We already went to a soft opening about a week ago, and Texas Roadhouse is now in the hiring, as I understand it, and there is one other one that's hiring. Hobby Lobby has announced they came in on last Thursday, and they're working with a state agency to start hiring as well. So there's an update for you on the shops event and everything we know, and it's going to be great. So put them on your calendar. Farmers Market. I'm so pleased at the response that we've had from the businesses, and I have to be quite honest to tell you, I never ever thought it would be this strong a response, but I think it says it's a lot about Benton. We have now raised in excess of commitments and sponsorships at approximately $370,000. And what that says is that we're currently looking at about a $400,000 cost to build the farmers market, where I think you all know where it's going to be, adjacent to the mural all the way back to Ashley Street, behind Regions Bank. And we are going to have a lot of companies doing pro bono work, which means doing free gratis. Their labor is free gratis. That includes all the way from the construction manager, the architectural firm, the civil engineering, and the skilled trades, which is probably going to exceed $100,000 worth of contributions. And we're shooting for getting started in late June, and hopefully it'll be open by Thanksgiving. So out of all those who've been approached so far, we have about 22 or 23 sponsorships and donations. Some of those are deferred payment because of the size of the amount they contributed. They want to pay it out a certain amount of cash up front, and then they go 2, 3, and 4 years of the equivalent amount to get to their whole contribution. And with all of that, over a 4-year period of time, at this moment, the city of Benton would have to put in to make the $400,000 objective somewhere around $30,000. I think that's just fantastic. Last point. The community and business have responded so well that I believe, with those that we have talked to right now who are not committed, who are going to commit, have told us they will, and some of them might take a few more weeks to get through boards and questions and answers and so on, and documents, and do all they're supposed to do. I think we will exceed $400,000, and I think the entire project is going to be paid for by private business and by the investment of the businesses in our community. I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of them. We're going to give you all their names sooner or later. Just don't have it all ready to do today. Riverside Park is the last thing I'll mention. I have to be quite honest with all of you, and Jerry and Tina are standing here behind the camera, and certainly my wife, I know this, I went through a severe post-Riverside opening issue. And I guess it's because it took 3 years to do what we did. And you know, you have a taste of keeping up with all this stuff, and all of a sudden, it's done. It's done. Well, I'm very proud of it, and I think all of us should be. But I'm just not the kind of guy that's going to sit there and say, wow, you know, that's great. So we put a lot of energy, 3 or 4 weeks after that opened, April 1, we put a lot of energy into the farmers market. And I'll only mention one other thing beyond farmers market, and I promise you that's almost 7 minutes, I'm going to stop. I've talked to council and I've talked to my staff. I'm convinced that we're going to have a design for animal control's new shelter in late July. That's a commitment. That means, fine, we got a design. We're going to have the ability to close on the offer and acceptance, I hope, by late June on the property we've bought on South Market. That's step 2. We own the property, we'll have design. Now you got to figure out how you're going to pay for the estimated cost, which will be going out in August to start collecting estimated costs on the cost of building this new shelter. It's a priority and an important thing to accomplish between now and the end of 2018, because we're outgrowing the facility we have, trying to do all we can. Terry and his team doing a great job, but sooner or later you got to have more space to take care of these animals. And our ladybug is something we're very proud of, and I love a dog. And you guys have cats, and that's all good, but it's about the city and the growth and what we've got to do for animal control in the future. So there is your Mayor's Minute that lasted 7.5 or 8, and from City Hall, it's great being with you for a few minutes. We'll try to do it again sometime in July. Thank you.